Look at this super cool animation. And guess what? We are just using HTML and CSS, no JavaScript needed. And today, join me building this from scratch. Okay, let's get started. We need two images, a blank can and the branded image. So this image have the front part and this also have the back part with the details. In the HTML, we just need a div with the class of a can. Then we're gonna style it. As you can see, we don't have much styles here, it's just the body background. Cool, let's get started with the can. So right here, first thing, we're going to give it a background so that we can see it and give it a position absolute so that it can actually be placed anywhere on the screen. Then you're gonna need some width to see it. Instead of defining a height manually, we can just use the aspect ratio, right? We want it to be a 2:3. Then that would start showing on the screen. So now we can apply the left and the top because it is absolute. Then it will move few pixels from the top and the bottom of the screen. This is the core parts of this video. In CSS, you can use background property, but you can use multiple backgrounds. It could be images, it could be a mixture of images and colors. In this case, we are using two images. The first image is going to be on top. That is our brand. The other one is going to be a can. It's going to be underneath. You cannot see it now because it is hidden by the branding image. Let's give it a background size of cover so that it can fit properly. And then now we're going to use the background blend mode, multiply. Now you can see both images. This will blend both of them as if they are one. It's gonna try its best to blend them. As you can see, it's pretty much look real. It's look like savannah or something. Okay, cool. But now we have the parts that we don't want. To do that, we need to use a mask. So a mask is basically a shape. We want this thing to be shaped like a can. But we also need to control the position or the size of the mask. So we're gonna use the mask size of cover. As you can see now, you have the full can shape. So basically when you're using the mask image, you can use any image. That thing that is underneath that image is gonna be shaped as the image. How cool. Now we just need to control the exposition of the branding image. As you can see, I'm just changing the first image parts of the background before the comma. Now it is at negative 210, which is perfectly fine. We're looking at the front of the branding. So we need to add some hover effects, right, to move this thing. So you see now, as soon as I add the transition, it starts to transition nicely, changing the x-axis of the background when I'm refreshing the page. But we want to do this thing as well when we hover, right? So when we hover, we're going to change the top first so that when you put the mouse on it, it's going to move up smoothly. And then we change the rotate. We're going to rotate it to the right on the 10 degrees. So you see now it's doing this, but the branding is not moving, which is the spice of this thing. To do that, we need to change that x-axis, but you cannot change it directly. So we need to use a variable. So now if you put the variable there, declare a new variable and use the var function and put the variable name, you can see that we still get the same effects. The power of this, we can just change the value of variable and this would respond accordingly. As you see now, we've achieved this with just pure CSS, no JavaScript, nothing. If you want to see more cool stuff like this that I'm about to create, just hit that subscribe button and please like and comment on this video. Stay tuned.